Good morning. Y'all, it's another beautiful day here. Buster just woke up at, is it 9:30? He slept till like 11 yesterday. Y'all, my beautiful Easter lily is doing so good. It has not pouted or wilted or anything since I put it in the ground Sunday. I love it. And I've got tons of blooms fixing to be popping out on all my plants. And I'm so excited about it. I just love it all. Look. Let me just flip the camera around. Do y'all hear the birds? And my neighbor has this beautiful wind chime over there. And we get to enjoy the sounds of it. And all the flowers. I just love that Easter lily. I'm not sure that's what it's called. I know it's a lily, but I'm going to call it my Easter lily because I won it at church. I wish I could bottle up how wonderful it feels. So I'm about to go inside and get my face on and get dressed. I've had my coffee, I've washed the dishes, I've prayed, and then I gotta go send a package back that I received in the mail that I'm not happy with, so I'm gonna send it back. So I gotta go to the post office to do all that. And yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Might go to the thrift store, you just never know. Might just go to Lowe's and get me a few more little flowers and plant some more flowers. I just cannot keep my hands out of the dirt when it's like this. Oh, I just love it so much. My hibiscus is doing great. When they start blooming, I'm gonna show y'all. Definitely gonna show y'all that. They're beautiful. But I just want to get on here and say good morning. Old Glory's flying in the wind over there. It's just a beautiful day. It's just a beautiful day. It's a perfect spring day. It would make it it would be over the top perfection if James could be home with me right now. That would just make it over the top perfection. But anyway, I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll touch base with you on just a little bit. These are some of the roses I went and got off of my rose bush yesterday, and this is a cute little jar I actually got from the Goodwill. It was like 99 cents. I got it because it like a little milk jar. Anyway, I just thought it was perfect to put little cut flowers in to kind of sit on my sink. So that's what I did there. I just love it. What is it? Are you enjoying this beautiful crisp weather? You are? Isn't it gorgeous? I know. You want a treat? You do? Okay, hold on. He got his treat. He's happy. And now I'm going to go. I'm actually really going to go get ready this time. Go put my face on. Oh, say goodbye to the face. That's what I tell James when he sees me like this. I'm like, say goodbye to this face. Okay, back in the car. I'm going to run some errands. I put this shirt on, y'all, because it's kind of chilly. But I may have made a mistake and I may have to change clothes because it's kind of thick. It's not too thick, but it's thicker than a t-shirt. Anyway, I always get questions about this shirt. My daughter actually got me this shirt for my birthday and she ordered it from Shein in November. So I'm not sure if it's available or not. And then my friend sent me these beautiful gold hoops, thank you, Chill, for my birthday, and I'm wearing them. So yeah. Called in James's prescriptions. I'm gonna go pick them up while I'm out. We're gonna run to the post office and mail this package off. I got my little side kit with me, so it's just gonna be kind of an errand day. And I don't know if we'll go to the thrift store. Who am I kidding? We probably will, just because I'm out. But we'll see. I don't know. Just never know. But gonna head on out and get this package sent off. I had ordered this is what happens to me when I online shop. I was on Instagram one night, and y'all know I have bad neck and shoulders, and they advertised this pillow thing for your neck, for if you have like a real bad neck and shoulders, if you have this little hump and all that stuff. And I'm like, it sounded perfect, y'all. It sounded like exactly what I needed. And it's like, you buy this certain pillow, you lay on it for like, you start off with 5 minutes twice a day. Thanks. Well, it took forever to come in, and it was kind of expensive, but I kind of weighed it all out in my mind. I was like, well, it's cheaper than this, and it's, you know, if it works, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I finally got it in, and I tried to use it, and y'all, that thing is painful. It hurt me. It hurt me. I'm not gonna say that it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, but I just knew from the one time trying it, I was not gonna be able to do it because it literally hurt me to do it. So, I'm sending it back because it was like, I think it was $55. And I think that included shipping, I'm not sure. Maybe it didn't include shipping, maybe it was free shipping. I don't remember. Anyway, I've got to pay to ship it back because they'll give you, you have 30 days and it's a full refund. So, I'll get my money back minus the shipping. I don't know if I paid for shipping the first time and I'm gonna have to pay for shipping to return it. I don't know. But, you know, it's just one of those things. If it would have worked, it would have been great. It didn't, so there you go. But I'm telling you, these phones listen to you. They hear you, and because not long before that ad popped up, I had been talking to, you know, I'm always telling y'all about my neck and shoulder pain. And then all of a sudden I started seeing all these ads, and of course it caught my attention. They know how to do that too. So anyway, let me help you cover up Bub. He's over here trying to make his little bed, get all covered up. But yeah, so I'm gonna take that back, ship it off. I really don't like ordering from stuff like, you know, on Instagram and different things. And anytime I do that, I do go through my PayPal just in the hopes if I do have an issue, at least I won't lose the money, being as it's through my PayPal. But I don't know. PayPal, when you contact them, they're like, have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done this? It's like, yes, 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 yes. Anyway, but we're going to get, I'm probably just going to go to the post office and send it back because I think UPS would just be too expensive. I mean, shipping's just high anyway, but I do have to figure out a way. I'm going to have to send it where I can track it. So I'll know when they get it, and then I can be like, y'all got it, and then give my money back. So anyway, I know, first world problems, I get it. But I was reading y'all's comments on the video I posted today, which was the one of the day in the life where I shared that little junkie store. And y'all are like, I'd go dig into that store. Y'all, I just know in my heart of hearts, is it heart of hearts or heart of hearts? I don't know. Anyway, I just know there are some treasures that have yet to be found there. I just know there's stuff I just give y'all a glimpse, y'all. I did not show y'all hardly anything of what it actually, how large and huge that store is. I showed y'all a tiny fraction. Now, imagine it like, oh my gosh, that store is actually like, there's 4 sections, like 4 complete huge rooms like that. I know, it's crazy. But I just know there are treasures there that have just not been found yet. Buster, he just cannot get his little bed like he wants it. He is just steady working over here. He's so funny. Oh my goodness, he's so funny. All right. What? I know. So now I'm fixing to run in here in the post office and mail this package off. I know. Okay, we got that done. So now, get over there in your face. So now I'm going to run to the thrift store and pick up James's medicine. That's what I'm fixing to do. Okay, so now I'm headed. I've left the thrift stores, which will have been a separate video y'all would have seen. Now I'm headed to go pick up James's medication so I can finish filling up his Medi planner, and I'm gonna get home. I've got to work on 2 videos, and that's gonna take me probably the rest of the day. And then tonight I'm making the blackened tilapia. Y'all, I just cannot get enough of that. I cannot get enough of it. And now I've kind of learned how to do it. So I'm going to be making that for dinner tonight. That and with some rice pilaf. So that'll be easy and so good. But I need to eat something now. It's like 1 o'clock and I have not eaten anything. I just had my coffee this morning. Y'all, my daughter tried to get me to do that fasting thing, and I'm like, no. She's like, well, you said you can go like all day without eating. I said, I know, but if I start labeling it, I will be starving. So no, but I guess I kind of do like a fasting. It's not intentional. I did have a comment asking, am I taking anything to help me lose weight? You know, what am I doing? I'm not taking anything to help me lose weight. I'm just old-fashioned counting calories. That's it. I use my FitnessPal app because it helps me be accountable. And it kind of, when I went in there and set it up, it asks you a few questions, and then it will tell you, like, based on how you answer the questions. And I say be very honest with those questions. One of the questions is, what's your activity level? And I mean, be honest. If you are mostly sitting, not doing a whole lot during the day, just be honest, because it's gonna help you in the long run. And on the days you are more active, that's just more power to you, you know? So just answer the questions very honestly. If you don't have a scale, try to answer because it's gonna ask you like your age, your height, your activity level, current weight, what your goal weight is, what you would like to lose down to, and it's going to ask you how many pounds a week you want to lose. And based on all those questions and how you answer them, it's going to tell you how many calories you can have in a day. And it also asks you your age. Age, height, weight, goal weight, activity level, how many pounds you want to lose in a week. Takes all that information and it tells you how many calories you can have in a day. That's all I've been doing, and that's how I'm losing the weight. And it's been honestly very easy. So I'm not taking any supplements, I'm not taking any diet pills, I'm not doing any of that, and I really don't even honestly exercise. I'm just being real. I don't exercise. I would love to go walking, but I haven't done that yet. James and I had talked about walking, you know, a couple times a week. We haven't done that yet, you know. So I'm not very active as far as exercise. I do the house cleaning, and you know, we do stuff on the weekends like working in the yard and, you know, DIY and all that kind of stuff. But as far as like having an exercise regime, I don't. So, and I'm still losing the weight. I'm feeling great. And so I highly recommend my FitnessPal. Not sponsored. They don't know I exist. It's just what I use. And if you've ever done Weight Watchers, it's very, very comparable to Weight Watchers and the points. The only difference is, whereas in Weight Watchers you counted points, here you count calories. So I log everything I put in my mouth, regardless of what it is. I log it. And that also helps you be accountable, and it helps you realize how many calories is in certain things. Like, you just wouldn't think it until you start logging it, and you're like, oh my gosh. Like, for instance, y'all know at the thrift store, I used to love getting those iced honey buns, and it wasn't nothing for me to buy 3 or 4 iced honey buns. I'd get in my car and eat one on the way to the next thrift store, have some at home, and I might eat, you know, 2 honey buns a day. And then just one of those honey buns, it's like, there's 2 that one honey bun is actually 2 servings, and I think it was like 240 calories a serving. And I was eating 2 servings at once, and that was just one of the things I was eating a day, you know. And who would have thought it? King size candy bars, Twix candy bar, and I'll use that one for example because I just had one. I got the salted caramel Twix candy bar, the king size, so it had 4 bars in it. Well, each one of those bars is 100 calories. So if you eat that whole candy bar, that's 400 calories. And that don't sound like a lot until you only have X amount of calories a day and you need something that's going to hold you over. So it just helps you just be more accountable, more mindful of what you're eating, also what you're drinking. When my daughter was staying with me, she went to the little coffee shop and she got her some kind of frozen coffee thing, and we looked it up, and for the medium, the calories was 330 for a medium. And I'm like, no, that's not going to hold me over. It's not going to keep me full. Why would I want to waste 330 calories on that when I can have, you know, maybe 350 calories on a nice ham and cheese sandwich, you know? So, stuff like that. And I don't know if that's what a ham and cheese sandwich is, but I'm just, you know, throwing that out there. But anyway, that's the deal. So now I'm gonna pull in here and get James's medicine, and I will touch base with you in just a little bit. Y'all, these are my beautiful daylilies up front, and I have petunias that are coming in. I do need to mulch this area, but isn't that beautiful? Hey y'all, welcome back. New day. We are going to have lunch with James, Buster and I. It's been a minute since we've had lunch with him, so thought we would ride over and just spend a little bit of time with him and see what we can get into. I need to go by Harbor Freight. I need to buy a staple gun with staples. I bought that little stool at the thrift store, and I have what I'm going to use to cover it, although I'm not going to use the fabric that I had originally purchased with that in mind. I found something else that I already had at home, but I don't have a staple gun. So I want to go buy a staple gun so I can get that little bench, I keep calling it a bench. It's not a bench, it's a stool. Get that little stool fixed, because I just love it. And I know that in the original video I said, you know, I got it so you could set a drink on, blah blah blah, and you can. But what I left out, the main reason I wanted that, the other day the kids were over, and I don't mind sitting in that chair. It's very comfortable. The chair is comfortable, but it's like you need somewhere to kind of put your feet. So I bought that little stool. I knew I wanted something so you kind of prop your feet up on, and it is perfect for that because I tried it out and it just makes that chair all the more comfortable. And so it's perfect for that. Plus when the grandbabies come, I have that little rocking chair. Now I have that little stool, so they'll both have something. So I love that little stool, and I had been looking for something like that to go there. So it just worked out perfect. So that's what I have in mind for that and why I purchased that. And I wanted it to be, you know, something like that, an older piece. I would love to be able to save that top, but I just don't think I can get it clean. I just don't think I can. But I have another solution for it. So, and I'm not gonna like destroy what's underneath it. So it'll be fine if I ever can figure out a way. I can always take off what I'm gonna cover it with and do it. So anyway, that's enough about that. Not that any of y'all are concerned about that, my little stool that I bought, but it's just, I know what I want to do with it. I just don't have the tools I need. So, and I mean, of all them tools we have in that garage, I need a staple gun. So, anyway, I'm gonna go get a staple gun. I don't know if I'll do it today. I may let James check and see if they have it on sale or something. He gets all those emails and stuff from Harbor Freight, and he'll go and buy stuff when it's like on sale and all that kind of stuff. So I may just wait till then. But that's that. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Y'all, let me just tell you, I got to share this with you. My belt I'm wearing, I have to wear a belt with these pants that I have, and I'll explain why in just a minute. But when I started wearing this belt, I could barely get it to the first hole. Now I'm on the second. I know. So I'm losing inches for sure. But these pants, my mom, y'all, I love it when she goes thrifting for clothes, because she'll buy clothes, and 9 times out of 10, I get the clothes that she buys, because she'll buy it and either it won't fit her, or it don't look good on her, you know, she don't like the way it looks or whatever. And so she gives it to me, and usually it'll fit me and I like it. So she don't mind buying clothes, because she knows if it don't work for her, it's probably going to work for me, just like I am when I buy clothes. Because I'm like, if it don't work for me, I know it'll probably work for my daughter. So I love it when my mama goes thrifting for clothes, because I usually end up with them. And I cannot tell you how many pairs of pants, and it's mostly pants that she's given me, and a couple shirts that I would have not even thought about. But these pants that I'm wearing, I love them. And she bought them thrifted, but I have to wear a belt with them, because they do have some stretch in them, and they fit so good everywhere, but the waist kind of, the waist for whatever reason just stretches out so bad. So I have to wear a belt with them. And so I got this belt that I've had for years, and I mean I made it work, y'all, to start with. And now I'm on the second hole, and I'm like, oh, that is such a big deal, y'all. That is such a big deal. And if you've lost weight and you know what I'm talking about, you'll understand why it's a big deal. It's the little things in life, y'all. It really is the little things in life. But I was so happy whenever I got to move over to the next hole in the belt. So happy. And I'm finding that during the week, I have a hard time getting all of my calories. But on the weekends, it's not an issue. And I don't know why that is. I guess because I wake up in the mornings and I don't eat right away. And it might be 1 or 2 o'clock before I even eat. And it's not on purpose. It's just, I'm not hungry. So it's like, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't eat. And then I find at the end of the evening, I'm like, you know, I'm left with so many calories. Which is probably a good thing, because I find that I'm more of a nighttime snacker, which is not good. But, you know, that's, me and Buster will get us a napkin full of some animal crackers, and we'll just go get in the bed, and me and him will sit there and eat animal crackers. That's kind of our nightly thing now. And I give him just tiny itty bitty bites, so he feels like he's, you know, getting a lot too. But and the animal crackers, there's not really anything there that can hurt him. So, but he's doing great. Not had any more issues. Like I said, I'm being very mindful of what he eats, what we're giving him, to see if I can find what's been going on. But he's doing fine. He's just fine as he can be. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here, make my way to my honey, spend some time with him, and I will touch base with y'all in just a little bit. Hey y'all, welcome back. New day. So I was going to show y'all, first of all, I was going to show you my little thrifted stool covered. I covered it last night. James and I went to Lowe's and bought a staple gun, a good one that I love. It's so easy. So I was able to cover the little stool. And I'm going to show you something I did with my little cabinet that I thrifted. That was a suggestion by one of you. and I loved it. I thought it was such an amazing idea. So of course I did it, and I love it. So I'm going to share that with y'all. But today is just a ho-hum day. Not a lot going on today. Just doing some tidying up. Got up, had my coffee, washed a few dishes. I've got a load of laundry on, put my face on, tried to fix my hair. It's just 3-day hair and it's just horrible and I hate it, and I'll probably end up pulling it up in a little bit. Talked to my hairdresser yesterday. I'm probably gonna go next week and get my hair done. So yeah, it's just to that point. It is just to that point. Anyway, Buster's still sleeping. I know it's what? It's almost 11 o'clock and he's still sleeping. But just gonna piddle around the house today, and not a whole lot going on, you know. This weekend, James and I don't know what we're gonna get into. He's probably gonna be working on the table. Speaking of the table, let me fill y'all in on that. I've had several questions asking if the table is done. No, it is not, and there's a reason for it. My sweet James, bless his heart, he's literally having to rebuild this table and chairs. First of all, it's my fault for not inspecting the table, but shame on them people that sold this table, because I just can't believe they didn't know the condition that it was in, and I don't know how they sleep at night, but whatever. So we worked on the table, got it stripped. He basically rebuilt the table. And now he's working on the chairs, and he is literally having to rebuild the chairs. The worst chair, he's still working on it. It was in pieces, literally. Part of it was broken. They tried to hot glue it, like the back part, a major part of it. So he's basically had to rebuild that. He's rebuilt pretty much the whole thing. He's just got a little bit more to do, and then he's gonna put it back together, and it's gonna be strong and sturdy and secure. And then he has 3 more chairs. So no, it is not done. It has definitely been a process, but when it gets done, I have no doubt it will be perfect and secure and well made. So once he gets all that done, then we're gonna, you know, of course, take it outside, and we're gonna paint it with our sprayer, and we're even gonna, you know, poly it and all that. And when we poly, I'm gonna poly the top of my little cabinet. So all that will be done, you know, that will be done when the table is done. So right now it's fine. It's not a problem, it's not an issue. And I honestly don't care if the top does get a little bit beat up. It'll just kind of go with the cabinet. A lot of y'all said that it was a wash basin cabinet that probably had a marble top. And I'm like, when y'all said that, that totally made sense. I could see that. So maybe in some of my thrifting adventures, I might find a marble top that I can put back on it. I think that would be beautiful. But for right now, that works, what we did. So anyway, I'm fixing to get off of here. Oh, first I'm gonna go show y'all the little stool covered. Let me show y'all that, and let me show y'all what I did over there. Let me flip the camera around. So this is the door from here, one of them. I kept both of them because if I ever wanted to put the doors back on, I have them. But one of you suggested, instead of the cutting board, I should use one of the doors, and that would like tie in the cabinet and everything. And I was like, that is such a great idea, because I love this door. I love the lock on it. And so I did that, and I just love the way that looks, tying in with all of that. Some of y'all are like, you should put the doors on it, but I love being able to display the quilts. So this works for me. But like I said, I do have the doors. I'm keeping them, and I can always put them back on there if I ever choose to do so. So thank you for that suggestion. I really love that idea. And, you know, I still may get like a little piece of artwork and put there, you know, this is just like for spring. So this is gonna change periodically, but this is how it is now, and I really like it. So here is the little stool with my chair. I actually took, if y'all remember, I thrifted these pillows, and I took one of the covers off of it and covered the little stool with it. And it is perfect for like propping your feet up. It just makes sitting in that chair more comfortable. And I just love the way it looks. I just kind of threw that pillow there. I don't know it'll stay there, but I think it's cute. It ties in together well. So neutral enough. So yeah, I just took the legs off. I took everything off. Let me show y'all. And covered it, put the thing back on, put the legs back on, and there it is. I think it's cute. This is the staple gun that James got me. We got it from Lowe's, the Power Shot. I love this handle, y'all. I love that. It's so easy to use. And then we went and got 3 different size staples, so I'm good to go. He hooked me up. This was, I want to say this was like $24, $25. I'm not 100% sure. All of this together with the 3 packs of staples and the staple gun, we paid $40. So, yeah. But got it from Lowe's. Look who decided to wake up at 11:15. Oh my goodness, it's such a hard life. He has such a hard life, y'all. It's not easy being Buster, huh? Update on the flowers. These are finally opening up. These are Lily of the Nile. I still have a bud that hasn't opened up right here. Oh, right there. That one's about to bust open, and that one's opening. My amaryllis, I still have some amaryllis that's got to open. Still have some daylilies gonna open. Lily is doing awesome. She's got some gonna open. And then these are about to open. Poor lemongrass took a beating yesterday from all the wind. Get out here and get some water. My petunias.
I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream.